Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Astros. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Jameson Taillon is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Tucker is there, one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now.
0-1.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Segura, the runner at second with one away. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Bryce Harper is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and one strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1. The Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Michael Brantley waits on deck. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Brantley makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. So digging in now, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Realmuto.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. Correa ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Astros, the catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Mason.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Mason stands at second with no outs. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting 6.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Jordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The tag, and he's out going for second. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
Batting eight.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Runner in scoring position with two guns. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. We've played two full, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Nick Martini, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Martini
squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Gene Segura standing in.
Segura.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. One away.
The left fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. McCutchen at second. Harper at first. 1 gone. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set, and the pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer 3rd. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Here's the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Weekly hit to third. Bregman has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Three and one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping in, Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Springer stands at first with one out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And did he hold up in time? So here's the Phillies DH, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Frazier Perez will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Frazier Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Murphy, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 4.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Grounded slowly to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Nick Martini.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hang on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Mason. He'll try to follow up the double in his last At bat with another big hit right here.
Mason.
First pitch on its way.
Zero.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and with it the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So the bases are clear now following the home run, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and Altuve is into third base with a triple.
Now batting.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple.
Jordan
And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
In now, Jordan Alvarez, and he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching
The
is all
first
about
baseman,
mixing
number
pitches
10,
and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout.
hell.
He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Medina, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 19.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Kyle Tucker would be next. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. On the line, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball.
fielder.
Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Medina, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Ready with the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Framber Valdez will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 59.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Andrew McCutchen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
To 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now Bryce Harper, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies. Here's Michael Brantley. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that's high and away, and the count goes. To 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
In now, Tony Mason, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jose Altuve waits on deck. Here's the 3-0. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Three and 1. Here it is. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another payoff pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. No one out with a runner at second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Austin Pruitt is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Nick Martini the next to hit. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1 and 2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple on to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Enyel De Los Santos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. In now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost for the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's George Springer. And it's fouled away. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Top of the order. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the seventh now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Josh James takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ronald Torreyes becomes the first out of the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Bregman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Mike Ford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Mike Ford.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 0-1 offering. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off. So
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's now 6-4. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
In now, Daniel Murphy. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
the third baseman.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Real Muto, the runner at third. Murphy at second with 2 gone. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Phillies use the long ball here, and Phil Gosselin will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Number 7 is also into the game as he takes over at short. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though, and we'll see if it happens.
Number 5, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Number 41, Logan Forsythe.
Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Martini is camped under this one. 1 down.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Your attention, please.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Mason. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Victor Arano will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Arano, a 25-year-old. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, and a changeup. Now the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Another 1-2 delivery down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Williams on the move. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into third. And he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Count even now at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
1-2. Here it is. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget. Standing in, Nick Martini. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Nick.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Tucker is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, Neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 23, Neil Walker.
Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now
a good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup called strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The right fielder, number 6.
Settling in now, Josh Harrison. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Victor Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Walker.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 and 2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the. Striding in to start the ninth, Logan Forsythe, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Now to the plate, number 7, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he pops it up. Correa has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
2 strikes to count.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go George Springer. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Third baseman number 2.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Mason. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. Popped up. Forsythe in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Again, he sends it out of play. Last strike now for Houston. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Houston
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ
Astros.
LeMahieu. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in a game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's one away.
Batting second. The first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Urshela. First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Darryl.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the center. Fielder, Joe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Springer almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two out, nobody on. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Stepping up now, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Torres.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Misses, ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6. The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Tony Mason.
The catcher, Tony Mason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Alvarez.
Standing in now, Jordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Mason over at second. Altuve on at first with nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 home. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line towards center field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Line drive, base hit to right. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. To get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Kyle Tucker. This is line to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Astros on top, 1-0. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Brantley's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer looking up. Gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that time.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning.
But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5.
All even at 1 apiece. So striding forward now, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-1.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number
For me,
2.
check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. On the ground to the right side. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to feel it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Mason. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tony Mason.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jordan
Alvarez.
Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2 the count.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4. Striding in, Luke Voigt. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Another 2-2 offering, and the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Andujar on second. Sanchez is over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
LeMahieu.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he takes ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Digging in now, Carlos Correa. He came through with an RBI. Single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa, and with it the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and after the second home run, you could just sense that he's spent. Poor body language, he's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
On he pops it up. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2, here it comes. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Davis Garcia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Torres hit the bag. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Tony Mason would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Brad Peacock will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. He's to his feet. Can he get it there? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now back.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 2. Digging in once again, Tony Mason. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The catcher, Tony Mason.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Number 44.
It's not exactly Fenway
Designated
Park out there
hitter,
in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Into the box now, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Jeanette.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Gary Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready now, Luke Voigt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
0-1.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Voit is off of first with 2 away. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
56.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Correa, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Leading up for the Astros.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Correa.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hot shot to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he hits one on a line to left field. Stanton is right there. he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping in, George Springer. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Geraldo Santana will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17, Geraldo Santana.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Your attention, please.
Yeah, Matt. You know what, D-Row? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Number 20 will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
For New York, number 20.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Rosell Herrera will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Rosell Herrera.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's set. The 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2. Herrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8.
And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Clint Frazier is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Change for the Yankees. Now playing third base.
Number 20 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Jonathan Loizaga is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Number 13 is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 20. Now in
off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7.
Mason.
Kyle Holder has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Into the box now, Tony Mason. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Alvarez. He singled his last time up.
Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Comes set. The 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The set and the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Runner back standing. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Strike 3 and the potential go-ahead run left. Number 28 is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Kurt Casale will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Taken high and deep to right. Tucker racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Michael Feliz takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And that's in there for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Now the 0-2 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So a big moment in the ball game here. As he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. The 0-1 offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Still 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Voit leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now
into the box, number 13. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But they strike for 3 in the... Number 28 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Last strike now for Houston. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
6-3 the final score today. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jonathan Loizaga gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Drive home safely.